Once again, fantastic looking label. So let's get this open in the glass. See what we've got on our hands here. Yes, as you'd expect, with that crystal malt and the whole idea of boring brown beer, it looks like a traditional British bitter. So they've hit that one right on the head. Beer in the glass, yes, quite a murky, dark brown, dark kind of like chestnut colour actually. Good amount of carbonation on the edge of the glass. Nice brief, quite creamy looking froth. You can imagine a beer like this being pulled out of a well sparkled hand pull. Oh yeah, fantastic looking beer. It's not what you usually expect for this kind of beer, but I guess that's what they're playing around with. So let's check out the aroma. I'm getting ahead of myself. What's going on? It's quite floral actually. Oh, blimey! It's got a real potent kind of rubbing alcohol then. Yeah, it's a funny one. It smells really surgical. Yeah. Don't smell good. Don't smell good, that. Sorry, Greg. That smells weird. There's a bit of kind of dark malt in the background, kind of like crystal malt, as you'd expect. But there's this weird kind of rubbing alcohol kind of thing going through it. Let's dive in and see if it tastes better than it smells. Cheers. Yeah, it tastes better than it smells. Still that weird thing going on in there though. I think the hops have done something weird. Or the yeast anyway. Something's gone awry. First flavours go. It does have the character of a lot of kind of British session ales. Like, actually no, strike that. More like an ESB kind of flavour. Brown bread, Marmite, bit of kind of rum and raisin. There's like a spicy quality to it. Hardly getting any hop bitterness at all. It was kind of talking about the excesses of 100 IBUs. Don't get any of that. Yeah, primarily boozy, this like weird phenolic character in there. Kind of like a weird kind of phenolic apple juice kind of thing. Yeah, smells like Parma violets actually. Yeah, that's just not in the mark at all. I don't know what it's meant to be. I think, is it a clash of styles? I think it's a clash. Because if it's trying to be a kind of strong version of, you're kind of taking the malt character of a boring brown beer, that's in there and that is really nice. But then, is it because it's a high gravity and there's a load of hops in it? Because those hops aren't coming through that malt bill at all. And something weird's going on. I don't know if it's because it's the high gravity or the amount of hops they're putting in. But that bitterness isn't there. So, no. I think it's an experiment that for me doesn't work. Sorry. But as far as a single hop series, I guess it was quite an original idea, but for me it just doesn't work. Because it doesn't show off that hop. Because if it is, it's doing it in a weird way. I think there's a clash. Something's clashing. I think quite a few things clashing there. Probably the hop. Yeah, everything's probably clashing. It's weird. Yeah, that smells weird. So I just finished my review of Weird Beard's Chinook. By the end of the video, I was really not. I don't think I was enjoying it. It's warmed up a bit more now. It's still relatively cool, not as cool as it was. It was quite cold before. I do like when it's a hoppy beer. I like to keep it in the fridge, preserve those hops. And I mean, it's warming up. That weird thing's gone away a bit. And what's coming through is kind of like a bit more of like a something that I'd compare to something like Bishop's Finger. You might not want to hear that, Greg. But yeah, it's kind of like that Kentish style. It's got a kind of like a, I think I mentioned in the review, like a rum and raisin kind of thing. That kind of like slightly fortified wine character in there. Big roast. The roasted malt is more kind of working in like a sweeter, kind of like a like fruitcake kind of way, opposed to like a coffee chocolate kind of way. So in that sense, I mean, it has improved dramatically. Maybe kind of hazelnuts as well. No, actually walnuts. There's a bit of that coming through. Very dry in the back end. It's not as bad as I first thought. It's still not brilliant, but it's not as flawed as I think I picked up in the review. So I just wanted to kind of finish up on this little kind of reprieve of this beer. I'll actually just tag this on before I sign off. So, second time round, that's a bottle of Weird Beard Brew Co. It's so bloody hard to say. Weird Beard Brew Co. Chinook, a boring brown beer, 7.2% ABV. Easy for you to say. Better than I thought it was initially. I think it's something that probably is better drunk at room temperature. Still going to stick with my opinion that I don't think it works as a single hop beer. I don't think this kind of beer showcases hops. I think you need a real. I think somebody like Sean Franklin, who used to be at Roosters, kind of founded Roosters, have the kind of like real kind of good attitude towards this type of thing, saying that it's all about creating a real basic pale malt backbone, and as I'm sure you've heard Zach Avery say, it's more like a canvas that you project the hop character onto. And I think that works a lot better when you've got like single hop. Personally, I don't think a lot of people are doing single hop beers very well. I mean, Mikkeller ones are up and down. They all taste a bit similar. The Brewdog ones are pink, hyped, terrible beers. They really are. I mean, there's some absolute winners out there. Even Colonel. I think Colonel are a brilliant example of doing single hop beers. And I think once again, it's a really simple malt bill. I know this is, but I think that Crystal is just getting in the way. So, I mean, I guess this ended up being a lot longer than I expected. Anyway, it's not as bad as I first thought. So yeah, I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers. Right, sorry, a bit of a false ending there. I thought I'd drunk all of the beers that I bought from Weird Beard Brew Co. I've actually got this one left. I've actually just opened a bottle of Bourbon County Stout, but I thought, got to be careful with that one, can't drink it too fast. So it's a bottle of the Miss Lights, a one-off IPA, 5.9% ABV. I think it's hopped with, I think it says Anglo-Euro, or Targeting Aurora, dry hopped with the same beers again, the same hops again. So I'm going to quickly get this in the glass. I ain't got much time left on the camera. Get this in the glass. All of it poured in. Sorry if I'm a bit quick on this one. Racing against the clock a little bit. One thing I'm loving about Weird Beard beers is that they're well carbonated. A lot of home brewers do a good job of carbonating their beers. A lot of small micros do a terrible job of it. So well done, Greg, and your business partner for doing a bloody good job of it. You can tell your home brewers. Beer in the glass, really hazy, orangey, kind of gold, nice, tight white head. So let's check out the aroma. Oh, it's really nice. Citrus, I'm going with yeah, kind of lemon, lime, orange. Slight musty edge to it. It smells lovely. So let's dive in. Cheers. Good amount of body. Real tart, zesty bitterness. Sugary. Sorry, more like a sherbety character in there. But I thought, gotta be careful with that one. Can't drink it too fast. So it's a bottle of the Miss Lights. Yeah, like a sherbet lemon. Quite a bit of grapefruit. Like flat leaf parsley. It's hopped with grassy hops. I think, yeah, a lasting lingering Targeting Aurora, dry hopped with the same beers. Again, the same hops smell we started off with the other one. Quickly get this in the glass. Well, I ain't got much time left on the camera. There must be something in the even in the water in the glass. In the yeast. All of it poured in. Sorry if I'm a bit
Maybe
quick on this
wheat
one.
in there as well.
Racing against the clock a little.
So just to quickly
One thing I'm loving about Weird Beer
from
Weird
Beard
Beard Beers is
the Mist
that
Lights.
they're well carbonated.
5.9%
A lot of homebrewers do a good job of carbonating their
And
beers.
HopZine.
A lot of small micros do a terrible job of it. So well done, Greg, and your business partner for doing a bloody good job of it. You can tell your homebrewers. Beer in the glass, really hazy, orangey, kind of gold, nice, tight white head. So let's check out the aroma. Oh, it's really nice. Citrus, I'm going with yeah, kind of lemon, lime, orange. Slight musty edge to it. It smells lovely. So let's dive in. Cheers. Good amount of body. Real tart, zesty bitterness. Sugary. Sorry, more like a sherbety character in there. Yeah, like a sherbet lemon, quite a bit of grapefruit, like flat leaf parsley, grassy hops. Yeah, a lasting, lingering, kind of prickly bitterness. Once again, I'm getting this weird smell which started off with the other one, whilst it was still cold. It must be something even in the water treatment or in the yeast. Maybe a hint of wheat in there as well. So just to quickly wrap up, the fourth beer from Weird Beard in London, the Mist Lights, 1-off IPA, 5.9% ABV, very good. I'm Rob from HopZine.com. That's the fourth of the set. I'll see you next time. Cheers.